Really has her team poised and playing hard and playing well here down the stretch as we head into just about 3 to 4 weeks left until tournament time.
Underway here inside the Mac Center on Play for K-9. Rocking the light pink jerseys. Nevaeh Wingate, who we talked about in the pregame, immediately she's walled off by Tatiana. Speaking of zone, how about Kent State going with a 2-3 here in the half court?
Yeah, not something typically that you'll see from Kent State initially just in the half court. Obviously, we know they like to play that in baseline out of bounds, and there's a nice little split of the zone as
we take a look at the two northern buckets, both from beyond the arc. You can't give Sorensen that much space. She's had, and Campanelli, threw it off the face of her own teammate, still loose, and Kent State just wants it more on this possession. Gray almost banked it in. Riz Miller, a third chance, it's there. Game, they were down 8 at halftime. They clawed their way back to lead by 1 heading into the fourth. They just couldn't get the job done in the last 5 minutes, and Wingate dials it up from deep.
Just 29% on the season, but stepping up and playing with confidence from behind the arc here in the early going.
Riz Miller has Kent State's 4 of 6, make it 6 of 8. She's got it going early on. Emery Clapp will check in for the first sub of the game for either team with the next dead ball. It's a Northern Illinois team that only shoots 27% from deep. They have it going early, and great defense on the interior by Thomas. Todd Starkey talked about wanting to get his team more paint touches, playing inside out just a little bit more. That would create some more open shots from the perimeter, and Deanna Gray rejected inside. Great defense.
Not allow Kent State to play downhill and get some of those paint touches that are so important that you talked about a short time ago.
Kent State clearly adding some more ball pressure in Wingate. He's a very talented offensive player if you've ever watched her play. Possibly had a look there, but she throws it away. Maria Serracanta, nice little fake by Babbitt and lays it in. Third, Serracanta with a steal and score. It's the Huskies up by 2 on the road when we come back here on ESPN+. And the Huskies have a 5-point lead.
They're getting it done from long range. It's so important at this, especially this point of the season. You've got to be able to score the basketball, and sometimes in a variety of ways. Nice take there off the glass. Getting their hands on a lot more basketballs, both deflections, limiting second chance opportunities. Nice step through there. It's just too important breakdown right there, and just not stepping up and knowing where.
One from Lacine, one from Sorensen, the other from Wingate. So the Huskies' 3 leading scorers all knocking them down, and Wingate, she's feeling it from the mid-range too. That's something J.C. Brooks.
Like to see a little bit of misdirection there, possibly open up some passing lane.
5 turnovers in the first quarter, and that's a wide-open layup for Serracanta. A lot of confidence oozing out of this Husky offense, and this is just a set play. Babbitt gambles maybe a little late. This likely won't be a 2-for-1 opportunity at this point for NIU. Serracanta got an edge off the bounce. Thomas, what a rejection from behind. Kent State is the #1 free throw shooting team, not only in conference play, but throughout the season among Mid-American Conference teams. Great ball movement to the corner, lining it up. Another 3. 15 seconds into the corner as we take a look. Lacine.
It's really good. You know, those are shots that Kent State is going to want them to have to take, and force them to beat you from the perimeter, and NIU right now is doing just that. And you're forcing the defense to have to get all the way out there, and that's just too much space for a player.
There seems to be a lot more rhythm on the offensive end for Kent State here to start the second. But
well, a lot of that has to do with they're taking care of the basketball. They're getting some good looks, not necessarily scoring it all the time, and on the floor.
Wingate from mid-range, long 2. Finally misses a shot. Hadn't missed a jump shot before that one tonight. Good cut to the rim by Gray. She'll have a chance for 3. Huskies a strong 57% from 3. 4 for 7 so far tonight after making their first 3. Short little shot from 10 feet away. Lacine has it going. She's up to 8 points. Maya Babbitt, her best look of the night. Hasn't been her night from beyond the arc so far, but Hildebrand with a big putback.
That middle of the zone is coming up high, and they've got long arms and are being so disruptive.
What a finish! double-digit lead with a chance for one more, and it's all Huskies here in the first half.
Splitting, this is what we just talked about. You've got to defend and keep the ball in front. Babbitt turns her back on the play. There's nobody help side. And just a really, you just see this pressure. See how they're out extending? Even that's a clean, good look for Babbitt. It's still 3 to 4 feet behind the three-point line, which she is more than comfortable with taking. Finishing and scoring at the rim here in the second 20 minutes.
Good feed from Rismiller, and that pass was from the wing, like you said, and they get the easy two. Risky pass, Gray keeps it alive. Kent State looking for more activity from her. Hildebrand, too much on the three, but Rismiller, she's been fantastic. She's up to 12. With that bucket, Rismiller now leads all scores. Great feed by Lacine, gets it right back. Pretty basketball, and it's a three.
Inside, but you're going to see here Lacine, just a nice job of relocating, moving out, putting herself in position.
Pass is tipped. Here come the Huskies in transition. Johnson to the cup. She lays it in. Hauser tries to carve her way toward the cup. Looks for her first bucket back. Can't find it. Rismiller's been the source of offense here in the second half for Kent State. She does it again.
It's where your feet are and where the ball is, and are you in position, and what do you need to do to get yourself into position. And just a step late has been Kent State's big issue here in this. They're on, what is that now, a 13-2 run. Or 10-2 run, excuse me.
Good high-low to Klatt. That's probably one of the smoothest possessions offensively in the game for Kent State. Can't find the answer. Kent State with a chance for a couple buckets in a row before we head to break. Babbitt all the way to the cups. No one stopped the ball, and she scores it.
See if Kent State's able to capitalize on some of these missed opportunities for Northern Illinois. Done a really nice job of being intentional with attacking the inside. Here you're just able to turn the corner. Wingate late on the catch-up, tries to play it up top, but too much.
It's a one-possession game for the second time in this quarter. But for the first time in 9 minutes, Lacine, that's uncontested.
Yeah, it's just too easy.
Hauser, Thomas, Rismiller, Hildebrand, and Babbitt of the 5 for Kent State. Great baseline out of bounds. Hildebrand rattles home a three. Backdoor cut to the rim for the lefty finish. Good position for Rismiller. Back down, spin off the glass. That's pretty. Hermoso, hand off to Saracanta. Gotta let it go. She got it off. Short. 3 seconds to go. Hauser, can she get it off? Half court. Good if it goes. Oh, she got it!
Comeback win earlier in the season, and see if this is able to repeat for her.
Two-woman game. Wingate lines it up. Air ball, but great hustle. Hermoso lays it in. Gray's been relatively quiet in this contest so far. Thomas tries to force her way to her right. That's home. Kent State a chance to get within 3 for the first time here in this second half. Rismiller can't do it. Hermoso, good defense on the interior. Almost shuffled her feet. Kent State held their breath a little bit there.
Yeah, Thomas again with an answer. We've seen her come up with some big steals, some big plays. Good job there, using her positioning.
A chance to tie the game from Tatiana Thomas.
Running the rim and then positioning, you see there just the...
Thomas.
You can see just the pressure by Kent State, and they're almost playing soft a little bit to force the perimeter looks, and now Northern Illinois is having to settle for those jump shots on the perimeter.
One thing in the mind of Thomas, that's to score it. She's got another and one. 6. Thomas up to 11 points. She goes to the line for one more.
Yeah, just being the aggressor. So those were the plays that she was able to get all the way to the rim to earlier in the game. So Kent State, better job of defending the basketball, keeping them in front.
Speaking of all the way to the rim, it's Journey Hildebrand. She's up to 12 points.
Trying to aim the ball a little bit instead of playing a little bit more free-spirited, but it's been a defensive battle today, and Hildebrand right down the middle.
Coming off a 9-point performance, all courtesy of the 3-point ball, and that 17-point game against App State, that's a much-needed bucket. Racine and Wingate, 2 leading scorers for NIU. Still on the floor, well, they have to be with 4 fouls. Kick out, Johnson ties the game.
Switching pivot feet, going from left to right to make that pass.
Big steal by Tatiana Thomas. She's been the answer the entire fourth quarter. She does it again.
But that was through the back. I mean, I see the contact there. How about this?
Wingate gives the Huskies the lead with just over 90 seconds left to go.
You're not pleased with it. Didn't see enough there to be offensive.
7 for 6. No, she can't. Rebound, Hildebrand.
Of timeouts.
She got the first.
Shooting team in the conference, and this is the time when it matters most.
3-point lead for off the bounce. Defended by Hildebrand. They look for Johnson. Johnson for the tie. Short, out of bounds with .7 remaining, and they call it NIU ball. They say it was tipped.